Hello, welcome to Truth Runs Deep podcast. I'm Terryn,
I'm Kalli.
and we're here to talk about all things Law and Order, the Mothership, SVU, fanfic writing, and more. You probably just heard us 2 days. We recorded this like 4 days ago, and then said, "All right, the episode was too good. We couldn't go. I had to wait one day, the next day to get this recorded."
I tried doing it last night because
I was
good.
tired.
We could not do it last night.
No, we
Oh,
normally
and I guess organized crime, but
we don't watch it. We weren't watching that.
we've seen that episode twice.
It would have been
now,
the third
so.
thing. Yeah, I'm not going again. You normally wait till the next week because the pictures are out, but there's no pictures out for the next episodes yet. So if something incredulously happens between now and then, I might attach another video on if we need to, but we probably won't. It probably won't be that serious. But if we don't, it's fine. But it's been quite the day. It was quite the night.
It was.
A lot of things was going on. But it is indeed, you do love Law and Order, and Law and Order Thursday is very fun. But it gives us some weird energy.
It really does. I was sitting in my living room alone, screaming at my TV, very overstimulated.
I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, this is a TV show. What is wrong with me? It's literally a TV show. You get the sweaty. I get the sweaties really bad.
It's a TV show that has become my life.
Literally, it's our life. We talk about it every day. It's how we met.
Literally, it's literally.
We write something about it every day. We talk about it every day. We met by it, so it's most of my brain capacity is like the Law and Order and nothing else. Okay, mostly it's Barson. Okay, that's always up in here at all times. But it pretty much ideas for writing stuff is always in my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're ready to talk about. Well, there was 2 birthdays, but which one we forgot about until I saw it on Facebook past the day. But there were 2 birthdays. Connie had a birthday. Nikki had a birthday. He plays Joe Jr. I mean, not Joe Jr. Eli. They're the same. They're the same day.
You mentioned that one to me.
I saw it and then forgot, and then put it in the notes because I forgot until.
So Nikki, who plays Eli, happy birthday to him, and then Connie, who plays Violet on the Mothership. Yay!
Yep. So there's that. The articles. One article came out where kind of he talks about this isn't just a show. It's this is real life situations and how this has a social impact on the people who are watching. So I didn't have time to read it, but I never realized that's what it's about, and that's really, really interesting. An article came out yesterday morning, about why did I put the mic over here? Kind of talking about the showrunner, how she's shaking things up and what she wants to do this season, which it didn't spoil it too much, so it wasn't it was too much of a big deal. But knowing that everybody's excited about what's coming in the next couple of this year, so that's good.
Yes, female showrunner. Woohoo!
Yes, this song, but we finally got it. Yeah, so we're excited to see what she does.
It also came out that they did cast another new detective that will probably be Riley's new partner.
Yep.
Although we wish it could still be Violet, we get it. It's fine. And his name is, and I already lost the article. His name is David Ajala. He is also Black, so we're continuing that.
Yeah, which is good. I think that is a good thing.
It says the other character's name is under wraps. Ajala's character will be a detective who works with Detective Vince Riley.
Yep. So that's all we know. So we just know we don't know what episode he's coming in or not either. But so we'll just see what happens. Because
he's been. Let's see. He was apparently in Law and Order UK.
Yeah, the UK. I have tried to watch the UK version. It just doesn't hit the same. Okay.
I've tried. Wait, we got another British dude who's doing an American accent.
Probably. I was I tried to watch it. I got 2 or 3 episodes in and just couldn't finish it. Okay, something about American drama. It just has to be American. Okay, it's just to be dramatic. Okay, TV shows just don't hit the same. I'm not saying this is always a good thing because I do watch some international TV, but that's one of them that has to. We have to keep that one. Okay. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else besides getting into the 2 episodes that we had last night. Nothing
Yes, we
else.
know there was a third, but again, we
We're not
mentioned
talking
we
about it. We've
watched
already
Organized Crime
watched
twice
it.
already.
We've talked about it on here, so if you missed it, I don't know what episode it is, but we have done it before, so you can go back and listen to it if you want to. If you don't, then whatever. Actually, that's not a whatever. You have to listen to it because we need to get those views up. So you do have to go listen to it.
Please.
Yes. So anyway, it's called Street 25-1, 25th season.
As Odelia pointed out, 25, 25, 25. 25th season, September 25th, 2025.
Yep.
She was like so on the money about that. She was like, this is it. It was so cute.
Yes, she was very excited about
Yes.
the show.
Yeah. So as we touched on before, literally picks up right where we left off in the finale.
It says like 2 hours. Somebody mentioned like 2 hours have passed or something like that. So not much time has passed.
So if you do not remember what happened in the finale, there was this man. His name was Carter Mills, and he
we'll give you the quicker summary because we just gave you a summary in the last podcast.
He ended the life of a young model and got what he wanted from her.
Yeah.
Then found out that not only had this guy done that, but he also killed Sam's sister.
Yes.
So tensions were high.
Oh
Nolan just given the choice of like telling the defense that the witness kind of talked to Sam prior, or just ignoring it. He did, and then the guy got acquitted, and everyone was incredibly pissed off. And then he was found dead 2 hours later.
Yeah, and that's where it like ended.
And that's where we picked up.
Yeah.
The first opening shot is literally Nolan walking down the street.
He's just talked to Sam.
Hollow.
Yeah, because he went to talk to Sam. And like, he doesn't say in these exact words, but he's kind of asking her, did she do it? She's like, why would you accuse me of that? She kind of and then slams the door in his face because, like, for real, beef so for real. But yeah. So then he's walking, and then Baxter shows up and is like, did you think Sam had anything to do with this?
And he's like, well, we know that she was obviously very upset with the verdict.
She was upset.
And me.
Yeah, because we just kind of came accusing, immediately causing accusations. No one, like, this isn't looking good.
And Baxter's like, well, obviously it's not easy to see the man who killed your sister and another young woman walk away a free man.
Literally. So then it kind of goes to the next morning because it's daytime again.
Sam is in a gym.
Yeah.
Boxing her heart out.
Yeah.
Like, girl angry.
Mm-hmm. And then it cuts again to she's ready. She's getting her coffee, her work coffee. The coffee was no one for work. So I guess they needed to show that she was doing something with her pent up anger. So.
Yeah. And they're talking, and Nolan was like, I was worried about you. And we're like, oh.
Yeah. They're like, good.
Good, yeah.
You came up here very accusatory though. So
literally. At least you were worried, man. Work on your communication, man.
Yeah, you came up very accusatory, and she was just like,
they were talking, and Nolan was like, I did what I had to do, and like telling the defense about what you did, and Sam was like, no, you did what you wanted to do. You did what made you feel good and noble.
Exactly.
It's obviously important to you. And I was like,
shit him up for that one. So you're right.
But she's right.
Yeah.
He does do that.
He has a very like I've used a big ethics or deontological way of thinking of like the things are good because the law says so. And everything doesn't work like that because the law is not always good. And that's the downfall of that kind of ethics here. And so he's a little upset. I mean, he kind of is like, oh.
Yeah, but he's like, Sam, following the law is our job.
Yes, but you're like,
So then we get them at the precinct, and Shaw and Violet, not Shaw, sorry, Riley and
no shot.
Violet.
There's no shot.
Riley and Violet and Brady are all talking. They're like, did we actually think Sam did this?
Yeah.
And then Brady pops her head out of her office and she's like, oh, by the way, Shaw took a open position in the 88th precinct. And it's like, what? That's it?
Yeah,
That's
all
all you're going to tell us.
That's all I had time for. And he said, yeah,
that's it. No, there's no reason why he wanted to leave. He just took an open position. Okay.
Bro, it was so funny. My mom, like, had taken a shower. You come back from, like, getting ready for bed. And she kind of was like, what? I hear this lady screaming down the hall. What did they say? And then, because, like, I was in the living room.
My mom hasn't watched yet,
so she's very upset. So I'm sorry to her, and we just couldn't face our parents to tell them this. So I was I already knew. She was like, what?
My mom's on a trip right now, so she hasn't watched yet. So I'm like, do I tell her? Do I not?
What you do is you are around when they watch it, and then you pretend like you don't.
And
that's what I do all the time. But then I'll get a text message instead.
Yeah, Riley was like, well, I'm gonna miss that guy.
It's like, yeah, you're good friends. Cool.
I did read in an article that like Scott said, like, it's fine. It's not like he's in Hong Kong. They can go get a beer if they want to. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're friends. These are actual friends, so of course they can go see each other.
I think they meant character-wise, but
yeah, true. That would be fun to guest star if you wanted to. You know, of course, Law and Order is always open for people to come back to guest star. So
do we know what the 88 precinct is? Like, is it a specific thing, or is it just another?
They just picked a random. It seemed like because they said it was Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, and then he wanted to get back to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm. He was at 88 in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Lawyer first. Oh, they should have. They had the opportunity to make him go back and be a lawyer. Yeah, they should have done that, especially with all like the unfair shit he's seen.
Yeah, that would have been good, but they apparently did not. So we'll consider it. We'll think about it. Actually, I think we should think about that. But we'll think about it. We'll think about it ourselves.
Okay, so they find the witness of the guy of somebody who saw the murder of Mills happen, and he says that it's a she. Yeah, and we're like,
oh, it's not adding the
okay.
They're like,
and then
Sam, it's not looking good for you.
Okay, so right now, the only like woman they know that could possibly have any motive is Sam. So they're looking through her file, and they're talking to Nolan, and they're like, yeah, she has a gun.
Yeah, which is fair.
And we're like, what? And she mentions that apparently 3 years ago, she was getting stalked. So she bought a weapon to protect herself.
Yeah, for like, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, and Brady's like trying to like beat around the bush, and Sam was like, just cut to the chase. Like, I know why you're here.
Yeah, let's talk to me. Like, don't be acting like that.
And they're like, okay, we need to test your gun because apparently it's the same one as the murder weapon. And Sam was like, okay,
get a warrant. Which is true. Correct.
It's like, ooh,
get a warrant.
Sam, this is where it's like, ooh, Sam's villain era has started.
Because realistically, if they had chosen to charge her, which, you know, if they had kind of go to trial on this, obviously they don't, but we'll get to that in a minute. But if they had no warrants, you know, case gone. They had no reason to search her. She wasn't violent in the moment or anything like that, so they had no reason to search her. So they can't just be like showing up being like, "Whoa, we had no warrant."
Yeah, and so later they do get the warrant.
They go get one. They come back with her apartment.
They show up and like Riley and Violet and Brady all walk in and they're like, "Here," and she's like, "Really?"
Exactly.
And then Riley was like, "Sam, you know the rules."
Yeah.
So she's pretty much like watching as they're looking through her house. They don't find the weapon in her safe.
They make her open it up. They're like,
literally make her open it up with like her fingerprint.
Yeah.
They find a dark hoodie, which is what apparently the murderer wore. So
yeah. They have it on. The murder's on video. That's how they know.
Yeah.
That's what
They're like, we have to take it. And then, you know, the transition to Nolan came over to talk to her, and they're both wearing casual clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. He was just sitting so casually, like he's been here a million times.
Literally
like,
sitting on the edge of sitting on the chair of her.
But not on the chair, on the edge of the chair. You know how to sit
like,
on the.
Okay.
Like, you're real casual in this place. Like,
yay. We know somebody else who's done. We know another couple who's done that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You do.
And Sam admits that she, like, Nolan was like, where is the gun? Like, why can't we find it?
Yeah.
How do we know you didn't do it? And Sam was like, because I threw it in the river.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, she's like, I don't have it anymore. I don't have it.
And then for a split second, you're like,
like, wait, what?
Did she actually do it?
And she's like, no, actually.
And then Sarah was like, look, I thought about it. I started to go see him, which I know is insane.
Yeah. But I was real angry. And she was like, I really
was angry, but she changed her mind. She threw it in the river because she was afraid of what she was going to do with it.
Yeah. So the gun's gone. And
her voice is choking and everything. Yeah. And she's like, Nolan, I swear.
Like, that's what I did
not do this.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, it's gone in the bottom of the Hudson. So
yeah, and he walks back he heads over to the precinct to tell them, and he's like, yeah, it's in the bottom of the Hudson River. And they're like, what?
Like, it's gone.
But then he's like, I think that actually proves that Sam's innocent. And they're like, how? She threw it in the river, so she didn't do it. And he's like, I've known Sam for 6 years. Aw, cute.
Yeah. Which is longer than the show's technically been
on for
years.
3, 4, yeah. So longer than they made it. They've known each other for that long. Which is how Lon Barson worked together too. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And like the thing is, everyone's like, nobody blames Sam.
Yeah, they're like, he deserved that guy, Carter Mills. He deserved it.
He really did. Like, nobody's sad that this guy is dead.
But unfortunately, they are police and lawyers, so they cannot go say that. They're like, nobody misses him.
Riley is literally talking to his boss, and they're like, do you think you did it? And Brady's like, look, if someone did that to my sister,
I wouldn't have.
And walked out of court free.
I don't blame her, but
I don't know.
But we're not allowed to say that.
There's literally reading like internet comments of oh wait.
No, I don't think we're there yet.
No, we're not there yet. Okay. First they found another witness who apparently bumped straight into the murderer, and he's like, okay. He's looking at pictures of Sam, and like
they gave him a 6-pack, and they're like, and he's like, he said she was brunette and pretty initially, and they were like, that's sort of it, but not quite. But
it's like great. And he's reading, and he's like, no,
that wasn't. It's not any of these people.
Eyes staring right at her.
They're like, it's not any of these people.
And we know,
like,
and I know because she's like the same height as me.
Yeah.
And the guy's 5'3". We find out that Sam's 5'9".
No, it's opposite. Other way around. Sorry, the guy's 5'9".
The guy's 5'9". Sam is 5'3". I typed that.
Yeah, I was like, well, they're like, it can't be her then.
Sam is 5'3". She's taller than that. And then they're like, okay, that's good news.
That's good news.
I like Sam.
Yeah,
I like Sam. And Brady's like, good, so do I. So she didn't do it. Yay.
Because she was too short. They're like, yep.
Then we get
evidence is weird.
Sam in her office, like trying to just
get it worked. You know how work trying to work to distract yourself from
what is actually happening.
Yeah.
Everybody is pretty much like, well, like, hey, you didn't do it. Good. And Sam immediately goes, look, if I were to kill someone, I'd be in handcuffs right now.
Yeah, she doesn't have the. She would have told on herself probably if she had
You
access.
would know, like, basically, you would know it was me.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill that son of a bitch, but I couldn't. And Nolan's like, well, I guess that's good. Give it how much time we spent together. I'm glad I know that.
You're not gonna kill anyone. Just saying. Sure.
Add the man to the list of the people that are madly in love with and also afraid of their partners.
He said, just saying.
And she's like, she smiles and he leaves, and it's like, okay.
Okay, bro.
Then we get to Violet and Brady. They're looking on their computers, and they're like, apparently Carter had admirers.
Yeah, I mean, what strange person who's done terrible things does it? Okay,
according to like
there's a whole psychological study on that. Like people for some reason really like people who have done bad things.
And they go to read the comments, and one of them was like, "Oh, I don't care if you did it. He's hot." And it's like, who could? You know that
he was in there for, right?
You, right?
Yeah, you do realize what he was in for, or was going to be, charged for, because he didn't make it to be in. Because but you get that.
And they're like, who could love such a disgusting man? And then they find out that he does have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so Brady's like, so she's an idiot.
Yeah.
We find out that she's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Was there supporting the entire trial.
Yeah. No.
Great. And so they go to talk to her, and then they go to talk to his sister, and the sister's like, I knew he was.
He's been weird his whole life, okay?
Yeah, like he's gotten away with stuff all.
Yeah, his whole life.
He gets away with everything. She has proof she didn't do it, because she has a picture that she was with her girlfriend that night.
A sapphic icon, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, I guess.
She tells the police that like
they're not dating
it. Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, she'd broken up 3 days ago before the verdict. She has no reason to be talking to him. So
yeah, the girlfriend broke up with him 3 days before the verdict, and I was like, well, and now we're like, well, my money's on her, because her reputation be over. We find out she's dating this dude. So I get why they like, once the episode goes on, I get why they're doing this, but it's like, why did they just not use the dad?
Yeah, that was the initial thought. I guess I thought it was
that was right there.
Yeah,
pissed off as hell. He could have easily just did that. And then
it didn't work for the storyline. I guess they said, listen, we have the storyline, that's not going to cut it.
And then no jury was going to convict him.
Yeah,
like he's avenging his child. Like, done.
Yeah, they're lucky to deserve it.
Period. End of story. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently that's not what we were doing.
The drama. We needed the drama from the start.
So we do find out that she got money for a weapon. She got it at the mall, and there is footage of her walking back into her apartment the night of in a dark hoodie.
Yeah.
She accidentally looked at the camera.
Yeah, she does a very obvious look at the camera, and they're like, well.
And so they have the case. And Nolan is talking to Sam, and Nolan's like, so are you going to be able to do this? She's like, yes, it's my job. And he's like, okay, we need to make sure that like your emotions don't get
you're gonna
involved. And I'd be like, Nolan, shut up.
Yeah. I guess this is the reason why
it's worse.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you capable of prosecuting a case like this? Dude.
We're like, gee, yeah. You gotta.
Where were you fucking 2 days ago?
Exactly. Literally, it was 2 days ago. Like, we just went through it already. But I do kind of understand what he was kind of thinking.
He's like, it's like, we need you.
He said it wrong, but
he said it horribly wrong.
But I get his point, because
he needs to make sure Sam could still do his job, because if this woman actually did murder him, they need to be able to.
Yeah, and
Keep
it wouldn't be able to be like her doing it because we don't want the bias from because the defense could have been like, well, didn't you just like try to charge him for her sister's murder? I think we need an acquittal right now, and then be like, oh.
First off, again, I wrote a bunch of times. I was like, someone needs to point out that acquittal does not mean innocent because we know for 100% sure this guy did this.
Yeah. Oh, we know he did it. Yeah.
We're not killing an innocent man. An innocent man in the eyes of the law, but he ain't fucking innocent.
No, he was definitely not
innocent. It is said that apparently before she killed him, or supposedly killed him, she yelled out, "You deserve this," and then shot him.
Yeah. Well.
And so they said that Nolan is like, okay,
cool, yeah,
that's right, literally right there. And
yeah,
the defense is like, okay, we're not denying
arguing that.
Any of it. We are saying that she killed him, but we're saying that it was self-defense, that he was going to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And Nolan's like, what? Sam literally is in her seat looking like she's about to start crying.
Yeah. They do a lot of panbacks to Sam during the trial.
I was like, she's gonna break.
The camera angles were angling for this one. They really did a good job at like going back and forth between. I lost your spot.
I found it. Okay. So
you said you wondered if they were going to call Sam as a witness, but
yeah, I thought they were at this point.
But I see why I kind of understand why they wouldn't do that.
So they bring in because we've had Sam questioning Nolan before, and I don't think we've had Nolan questioning Sam, which would be very interesting, but also definitely not what we need right now because their tensions are already very high. And so then the defense wants to include the previous trial.
Yes, to say that Carter Mills was a bad person.
Yeah, to show that this is the kind of man he
was.
And Nolan's like, no.
Actually, no. Normally they would say yes.
You can't. He's like, no, that's not good. That's not, no.
Not this time anyway. Normally they'd be like, absolutely do that. But then this time they say, actually don't do that.
Yeah, and the judge is like, yeah, they're doing it because he has a general reputation of violence.
Yeah. Because they're trying to prove that Julia did this because without she wants to be charged with murder too, saying that she just went out and shot him is what they're trying to say.
And so Nolan's like, look, with all due respect, the judge immediately cuts him off and is like, first off, never start a sentence with all due respect and then say something completely disrespectful.
Yeah. Like, told off. Yeah, no.
Ooh, yes.
The women are really eating you up on this day, Nolan.
Yeah, literally. He's getting he's getting told all the shit that he needs to. Yeah. She's like, you brought the first case. You thought he was capable of murder.
Yeah, and then when we actually want to charge him with that,
and we actually want to do something about it. It's like, sorry, it's not our fault that you kind of lost the first one.
Yeah.
So the second case is allowed.
Yeah.
The girlfriend, I forgot to mention her name was Julia Keaton. She is testifying, and she says that she went to break up with him, and that he assaulted her and essayed her very similar in a very similar way.
Words are hard, y'all. We just woke up, so words are extra hard.
What is the connection? Similar way to what he did to the model and Sam's sister.
Yes.
She said that she was a threat to his freedom.
Yeah.
And after the acquittal, he basically told her, "I told you they wouldn't convict me."
Yeah, so she was scared for her life that he would try to kill her
Yeah,
again.
so she was like, "I ran into him and I got scared," and he said he started laughing. And then she said, "You're done."
Mm-hmm.
Started walking towards her. So in that moment, she thought she was gonna die, so she killed him first.
Yeah.
And then again, we keep showing Sam because it's like another woman this guy might have actually assaulted, and the only reason that happened is because they could not get the conviction. And we were both like, yeah, we believe her. We know Carter's capable of this. Then we get Nolan and Sam in Nolan's office, and they're pretty much like trying to figure out, what are we really trying to accomplish here?
What are we doing?
And Nolan's like, we're convicting somebody of murder. We just have to find out if she had the intent to kill, so it's actually murder.
Yeah.
And Sam's like giving like a legal reason. And Nolan's like, look, Sam, that's not enough. And she's like, fine, you want the emotional reason? Fine. If we had actually convicted Carter Mills, this wouldn't have happened. You let emphasis on you. You let a monster walk free. And it's like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah, you let a monster walk free after what he did to the model and my little sister. And it's like, because Sam tried. She didn't care. Nolan is the one who mentioned the reasonable doubt to the defense. And she said, you know what's not fair? The guy trying to convict the case didn't have the guts to do the right thing. That's what's not fair. And it's like, oh. I can't hear you. Nope.
Is that on? Is it on now?
It is. I can hear you now.
Accidentally bumped the mute button. It's on the mute button for some reason on the top, and I think I bumped it.
And it's like,
oh, I said she really ate him up again.
He did. And the thing is, he needed to hear it.
He did need to hear it because Nolan has basically doesn't have. He's like, the law is the law. It doesn't matter how you feel. And we're like, that's not how this works.
That literally, yes. In that case, yes. Sometimes the law is the law, but in this case, he fucking killed my little sister.
It was personal. Okay?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
Exactly.
And well, apparently this time, Nolan actually listened. Because he goes to Baxter and he wants to change the charge to man one.
Yeah.
And Baxter's like, are you doing this because it's the right thing?
Or
are you trying to placate Sam? And he's asking because Baxter is the one who told Nolan to look the other way in the first place.
Exactly. That whole episode was called "Look the Other Way." In case y'all remember, look the other way.
Are you trying to do the right thing, or are you realizing that you should have listened to me in the first place?
Yeah, which means you should have listened to Sam in the first place. And he's
you should have listened to Baxter and Sam in the first place.
Yeah,
we wouldn't be in this mess. Just saying.
Like, it's totally fine sometimes to look the other way, but Nolan doesn't think so. Maybe he will now.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm doing this because it's the right thing." Baxter's like, Okay,
whatever you say, dog. I know
sure.
Discussion, but okay.
So they go to talk to
Julia. They bring
and they bring the change of plea, and they're like, "Okay, you have till tomorrow to
decide you want this or not."
Because
probably take us to trial.
Defense is like, this point, like, nobody's going to convict my client after hearing what she said.
Yeah,
but. So Nolan's like, okay, you got 24 hours. Yeah. Then Nolan and the defense attorney, they leave. Yeah. And Sam is still in the room with Julia, and it's like, shit. That um
Yeah. What's gonna
alarm
happen?
bell is ringing already. Sam is trying to leave, and she's like, "Look, I don't blame you for what you did." And then Julia's like, "I she like apologized profusely for what
Yeah.
he did to her sister,
Mm-hmm.
and she felt so bad." And then she starts like rambling,
Yeah.
and then she like admits that she actually did it because she thought he needed to know that he wasn't above the law in regards to like his acquittal and everything. So
Yeah.
she waited outside his condo.
Yeah.
She stops, and Sam is staring at her
Like, you
she's like,
shouldn't be telling me
no,
this, but if you tell
no,
me, like, please
I
stop
just,
telling me this. Please stop talking.
I know I didn't say it. And Sam was just like,
Please stop talking. I mean, now
stop
you told me.
talking, stop.
Don't tell me anything else.
And she was pretty much like, I felt like a fool for believing in his innocence.
Yeah, she sure was.
And then she confessed that she actually did it. And then Sam left the room, and it's like,
what do I do with this now?
And I think if I'm like remembering correctly, I think Nolan was actually like in the corner listening too.
No, he walked that off. Maybe he wasn't too far away, but he had walked out of the room.
Yeah,
So.
Sam's like, great, now I gotta deal with this.
Oh, good.
So yeah, knowing that, of course, the girl
she's confessed now.
Lee.
Yeah, she's totally confessed now.
And she like goes to talk to Nolan. Sam goes to talk to Nolan, and she is like, so I could testify and say she did this, or we
could just look. Yeah, we can accept her plea. Look
and
the other way once
Nolan
again.
was like, I didn't ask for choices. I asked for your opinion. And it's like, fine, you want my opinion? Accept the damn plea and move on. And Nolan is like, yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forgot to mention this earlier, because earlier Nolan was like, the only thing he wanted from Sam was for her to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Brutally honest it is then. And as she's leaving, he goes, hey, Sam, thanks for being so honest.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. They're fixing things. Yay.
Yeah.
All is good in Samlin land. Nope.
No, it's not. The trailer punches you in the face.
Dropped.
The Tremo punches you in the face afterwards, being like, we had 1 second to breathe. We're like, okay, we're good. Never mind.
Literally, I don't even think I processed half of it. I just remember it saying, Sam's like, oh, somebody smitten. And then it said something about Nolan's girlfriend. And I was like,
not again.
He's not single?
No.
No. Don't do this to us.
Hindsight. But said not again. But listen.
Not again.
And then I said for now, because every single time Nolan tries to get somebody he usually is.
Yeah, this is the second time this has happened.
This is the second time. And then they go, no, I think we're done.
But I find it funny that Sam was teasing him. She's like, oh, look, he has feelings.
Yeah. But apparently,
which I find funny. It's like, oh my god, he has feelings. His
little heart isn't as cold as she thinks it is sometimes.
Yes,
because he'd be kind of tripping sometimes. Like,
oh, for sure. It's like, oh, he actually has a heart. Okay, cool. So,
I don't have the description.
There's this murder case, and apparently his girlfriend knows
there's something about this.
Something about it. And so Nolan needs her to testify. She doesn't want to testify. And it's like, oh, trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
So, but for us, that's totally fine. Because my current theory is 1, he makes her testify. 2, she testifies. 3, she's mad and she breaks up with him. 4, he goes to Sam for comfort. 5, feelings start.
Yeah.
Please. Damn it. Yeah. Like, we did not think Nolan was fucking taken.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess They were like, all right, let's try this again. Let's go
And then,
again.
yeah, like, and the thing is, I will feel a little bad because he does look happy, like they showed in the promo of her waiting for him in his office.
Yeah,
They
they're kissing and walking, and it's
grab each other in a big hug, and it's like,
they're like, not for long.
not for long, probably. Like they couldn't let Nolan be happy the first time. They didn't let Baxter be happy.
Nah.
That
Baxter one kind of hurts still, man. Like that was messed up.
Yeah. So yes, I still do believe that maybe after this episode we will actually get more start towards Samlin.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
There's
a community of us. Okay, we thought we were alone.
Yeah, like there's more of us than we thought. We thought it was just 3 of us. There's more of us floating around.
There's a lot of cool people out there.
They all just need to Nolan just needs to fucking get his shit together and stop being an asshole sometimes.
I'm like, sir, you just need to use your heart wherever it is.
Sometimes literally, use your heart and say you care about her, and then we'll be fine.
And then we'll be fine. But
I give this episode 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, it for the first one, it really popped up.
And the only reason it does not get 5 stars is because I really just think they should have had the dad do it.
Yeah, but of course that wasn't gonna work for the drama. But yeah, that was too simple. They had to,
I feel like they could have actually went to trial and kept going on the fact that maybe it was Sam until they're like, wait a minute, the dad did it.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I'm not a writer, so we pretend like we're show writers sometimes, but we're not.
We do. And okay, SVU time. I will be right back. 1 sec.
Okay, SVU goes hard. I think
SVU went very fucking hard.
Yeah, it did. But I will preface this with a couple things I think are important to talk about, because the episode does talk about today's political climate regarding ICE, and that. And I think I will hopefully I remember. I will put in the description. There's some information about if ICE comes to your door, do not talk to them. They cannot come in without a warrant, so do not let them in.
Yeah.
Don't let them in. Don't. You have you have your legal rights. They cannot ignore your rights. So make sure I'll see if I can find that again. But ICE is the modern day Gestapo. They could just snatch you up one day, and that's really messed up. Even if you're not an immigrant, they falsely accuse people all the time.
It's troubling. We'll get to that.
They can just snatch you up at any time. Just even if they think you are.
Because there have been examples of literally American citizens getting picked up and being put somewhere, and they're like,
I don't know where I am. They just came to the gap.
So yeah, 27-1 in the wind.
Yeah, in the
and
wind.
Unfortunately,
started off really ow.
Unfortunately, everybody's theory is correct.
Yeah, everyone's right.
You see Olivia walking into a bar.
She has her heels on.
First thing they see is a picture of Cragen. It says in loving memory. To which I immediately screamed, "No!" at my TV and started crying because I was like, "Oh my god, they actually did it! What do you mean they actually did it? Why?"
Exactly. But I guess all old people, we all get old and die. But some of us just want to live forever because this is TV, so you could if you wanted to. But
I didn't think of until afterwards, and what really fucking pissed me off is they had Cragen visit Elliot one last time.
They did.
But not Olivia. And I was like, oh my god.
Was that season 4? Yeah,
yeah.
That was a whole year ago. I don't remember it.
Closer than what Olivia had back in the 500th.
Yeah, that was the 500th, and that was season 23. I think.
Still.
So next season they'll give us 600, I think. Unless my math is a little wrong. It might be 28.
So yeah, there's that. We also then we find out that is why Juan and Cassidy are there. Juan apparently is married. He has a wedding ring on when he's hugging Olivia.
Yeah. Whoever his husband is, probably because he's very much whoever his husband is probably a great guy.
She's like, I'm here. He's like, I'm here to talk if you want. And she's like, yeah, and she just nope. does not want to say that she needs to talk, and she walks away.
Yeah.
And Cassidy gives her a hug, and yeah. So, and then yes, Kragen, and then they show video footage of his retirement speech.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, they really did bring the waterworks in the first 2 minutes of the episode. They said, you know what? Actually, have fun.
Yeah. It got me.
Ben's kind of in conversation with some other people.
Yeah, so like Crazy brings Amanda a beer, they're all talking. Crazy walks over to Liv and is like checking on her. And he's like, she goes, everything I know about being a captain, I know from him.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh man. It's my heart. Like it's too late. It broke my heart.
Why they have to do this?
They didn't. But unfortunately, we all will die one day. It's just some of us don't want to die. Some people just don't.
Somebody was talking about Finn and apparently mentioned to Olivia that he was considering retiring, and she's like, "What?"
Exactly. He didn't tell me this. Now did he?
You were right.
Exactly.
And it's like, And then we get the first appearance
because they're all kind of not necessarily, but like around that mandatory retirement age with police. So like, they got a couple years left, but until they got you, they're gonna be around.
So yeah. So then we get the first appearance of the new chief. Her name is Catherine Tynan. She seems okay. She values loyalty and such, and she apparently knew Kragen back in the day. So she's looking forward to working with Olivia.
That sounds really good plan.
Meanwhile, Olivia is like, okay, Finn, take the night off. If you're like considering like, I don't know, retiring shit, go take the night off. And she gets a phone call from Curry. Apparently there's a case, and she's like, okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. She leaves, and we find Elliot outside leaning against her car.
Like, bro, stop doing that. She's not like that. How we not learned this lesson already? Like, we talked about this before. I feel like.
It's not your car.
Please stop doing that. That's weird.
And it's like, okay,
go socialize like normal people do.
And it's like, yes, we all knew this was happening. Obviously, if it's Kragen's fucking funeral, he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
And she's like, you should go in, say hello. And he's like, I hate funerals.
I don't like funerals either, but that was just kind of weird.
But it's also like, technically,
we just had a funeral because I don't have time. Your brother also.
He just had one for his brother, so
fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. I won't argue.
And like you and like for his voice, like for once you actually hear his voice crack. Like Kragen meant a lot to him. Like this is bad. And then they get their hug, but it's literally not a romantic hug.
No, it's just a condolence.
It's a condolence. Our captain is gone.
Yeah.
He's the reason we're like who we are today type thing. Like that hug.
Yeah, they kind of talk about it, like, he kind of says like we've had a good run, and she's like, yeah, we're not, and I'm not done. So,
And then they kind of just look at each other and like, ugh, emotional hug.
He's like, now get off my car.
Yeah. Go in, say hello, get off my car.
Get off her car.
And she gets in her car, and then
he opens the door for her, which is nice, I guess.
Nah.
Not really, but he said, I guess. I said I'm serious.
And then he goes and he says, love you, night. Closes the door.
Apparently that was ad-lib. That wasn't in the script. Son
of a bitch.
Because I saw it, somebody asked Chris this morning and he responds, hold on, they asked him earlier today. Somebody says, so they tweet him and say, so Stabler told Benson, love you last night. Care to comment? And he says, ad-lib, make the cut, you're welcome. So that was not in the script. They just left it. So that wasn't in the script.
Well,
So
and then so like everybody, yeah, they're all freaking out about that. Here's two things. One, this was Olivia's face afterwards.
yeah, she kind of does blankly looks and then drops off. She's like, I don't know how to process
He doesn't
that.
say it back.
Exactly. She just drove away. She literally left.
Relax.
She went to work. She said, drove away. Because he's got to stop saying it when bad things are happening.
Literally.
Like, this is like the fourth time.
First time you say it when
right
after your wife died. Now you're saying when Kragan died.
Well,
Dude.
we skipped a couple. We skipped some other incidents that weren't death, but also were violent. There was that. There was the he comes in with the letter kind of thing, which was weird. And then after she got jumped, he kind of like, you know, kind of insinuates that he does have feelings towards her, but she doesn't seem to be the same. She kind of just looks at him like he's crazy. And then now we have now after Craig. So that was like,
oh, and we forgot to mention that Olivia said, "Yeah, we're entering our all our friends are dying era."
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh,
ouch.
Ouch. I don't want to be like, I don't want to. My friends
yeah. So she didn't say it back.
She goes to work.
Hey.
So Finn's walking. Yeah.
And he sees like this woman getting attacked.
She's calling for help. You know.
So he goes to try to help, and then
bad decision.
They literally starts punching the guy on the ground.
Yeah. When he starts. He pulled out his gun first, and it is like, police, you know, you need to stop, and then they don't.
And then we find out the woman is in on it, and she like she pulls out like this baton thing.
Yeah.
And then they'll start beating him up.
Yeah, there's 3 people, I think. I think there's 2 guys and then the lead. I think there's 3 people. It's hard to tell. It goes really clear.
And yeah, so that was it.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground, and they're like, and then he goes into dun dun. You're like, oh.
And so then we get the theme song, and it will be interesting we were interested to see how it was going to go. So first off, there's a new picture of Octavio.
They did with his look that they changed a little bit. They kind of give him a different look now. It's not bad, but it's different for him. Like they changed his haircut and like beard style a bit, and I'm like, this is still you, but it feels weird.
Yeah. So as Octavio mentioned, he's still around for a bit.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening, but he's still around.
Yeah.
Then we get Ame. I so bad saying it. Is it Ame?
Yes. So.
Ame gets her first title card.
Yes. Yes. And I was like, yes. Yay. I had to like watch it again later because I had to like watch it again later because my mom was too busy roasting Elliot that I could not take this information. So.
And then.
I have to explain to her that
at the very end we get and Kalli Giddish.
That's a new picture also, so that's very exciting.
It's like, yep,
she is back.
She's back. They're realizing they should probably not have fucking done it in the first place.
But you know, but it is what it is. We'll take what we get, and we'll be okay.
Yeah. So the interest after the intro, we get Olivia arriving in the crime scene, and Curry's trying to catch her up. And then she goes, I heard what happened. Like, I'm sorry for your loss. And then she's like, how are you? And Olivia goes, just sad. This one hit hard. It's like, oh, stop making her sad.
You can't be sad all the time. Like, you've already gone through this already. We're not going through this again.
Then she goes upstairs. The victim's name is Ella Parson. She was 29. She said that she had the lights turned off. And then the man, like, she didn't hear the man coming in. He got on top of her, put a knife to her throat. She has like a mark on her neck.
Yeah.
And then does the assaulting.
Yeah. Yeah. She says she does ask, Olivia kind of gets to know her. She says she works cybersecurity, which, we kind of need some of that,
Yeah.
And she's very good at it.
Like, basically, you don't know how it is to work in, like, a guy-dominated field type thing. And she's like,
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. So,
doing it a long time.
I'm in your corner. I got you. And then then she gets the call about Finn. And it's like, Jesus, just live more people. Give her
Breathe.
5 minutes to breathe.
No, we're going from thing to thing to thing to thing in this episode. Like,
no, and then so Olivia, Bruno, and Velasco visit him. Bruno and Velasco first. And they're like, you came here empty-handed? And Bruno's like, yeah, we were gonna bring a pizza.
You want to
bring my PlayStation.
Okay, bring his PlayStation. We'll talk about that later because this comes up again a little bit later.
So Olivia comes in and she's like, I talked to like officials. We're getting you your own private room.
Yeah, because he's kind of in the ER part, like where there's not really rooms. So.
And he's like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take all the special treatment if you're giving it to me.
Yeah. He whispers before Olivia shows up. He whispers to Bruno and Velasco, they have my gun.
And then they're like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
It's like, bad.
That's out. That means it's out there.
Yeah, people are a little confused about why this is so bad. Or like Finn, I used to really, especially for Finn, he would feel really bad if this gun had been used to kill someone or harm someone.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they would have known he would not have done it because I know where he is, but like still the responsibility that like your gun was used to harm someone would not be good.
Yeah. And so Olivia shows up and she looks at Finn and she goes, who the hell gets jumped on their way home from a cop funeral?
Well.
And Finn's like, you can go home. She's like, she sits right down. She's like,
she walks up in the chair.
She ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, she's passing. It's like,
they should have had a baby there, but I'll take that.
But fair enough. Wherever it was like, fair enough, I guess. Where I thought about that and said, we could have. No, it's did they ever get married? We don't know. They never addressed this ever again. But we in our hearts say that they did.
Yeah, oh my god, speaking of not addressing things, I had someone ask me yesterday, hey, did they ever mention Ayana's divorce?
I know.
Like,
nope.
Nope. Left in the dust. Totally forgotten about. We don't even know where her kid is at this point.
Who knows? We always go on the OC tangent that, like, who knows if that show's even coming back? Who knows anything these days?
No, that is when I fully put on the thing. I was like, I will die on this hill that if they equally cared about all the characters, it would be better.
Yeah. And they didn't. So it's too late now. They have to lay in the grave that they lied for OC, and now it's too late. Or maybe.
We don't know what's happening. Yeah.
Like Chris is filming a lot of stuff in the fall. It's not even in like they're not even like, in production. So they're gonna be spring.
Them airing it on NBC is kind of their last chance.
Yeah, because NBC is free. It's local TV. Nobody has to pay for it. So like they're like, all right, we'll censor it a little bit. Try one more time.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that.
Sorry.
Yes, I page. Sorry. So the Curry continues to investigate, and apparently there's too much DNA in the room to match a crime scene or anything. And she goes to talk to.
His name was Eric. I didn't have his name the first time. It's Eric Burnett owns the
internet, and he shows up, and he's very organized, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to help."
Yeah, he has a big box of files, lays all these files out very orderly, and almost suspiciously orderly, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, and then so Curry then goes to talk to Jorge Ruiz, who is the repairman, and he says that he went to bed at 8 p.m.
And Curry's like, that's early to go to bed.
And she's like, look, I know you care about your tenants because you're literally putting in...
sorry, I was playing Hello Kitty and the game crashed.
Security cameras and stuff. Oh my god.
I have to do something with my hands.
Really?
I have to do something with my hands, and I can see the TV from over here. So I have to. So I have to do something with my hands while talking.
So Curry is like, I know you care. You're putting up these security alarms.
Yeah.
And he's like, so then he talks to her.
Yeah.
And so Olivia calls Burnett back in. And she's like talking, hey, what were you
doing? And he was
and he's like,
I was dog sitting for my brother. And they're like, okay, what's the dog's name? And he gives some stupid name like Jake. You're like, bro, that's the most basic pet name ever. He's like, well, okay, what kind of dog is Jake?
It was like a mutt
kind of
or
mutt.
something.
Like, bro, you're
Also, I submitted. We can just get contact information
talk
for
to
your
your
brother.
brother. You know, see, this
He's
is
like,
true. We
oh,
can't do that either.
he's traveling. I can't give you that. And Olivia's like,
bro,
okay, jig is up, man.
yeah, you see, like sometimes she's like, sometimes people like you, they
They're
think they're so smart.
They're stupid.
Yeah, they think they're so smart, and then they start yapping, and then they are done.
Yeah. So then then we transition to Bruno and Velasco out on the case looking for info on what happened to Finn, because Olivia was like, "Go find out what happened."
Yeah, go figure this out.
And they're talking to like these two like older cops.
Yeah, we're in the district. It's a different precinct than
really like stereotypical New York Brooklyn cops.
Yeah, they're literally getting some food. They're getting some like hot dogs or something, some food. Like at the food vendor.
And
like, very chill.
Bruno and Velasco are just looking at each other, and Bruno's like,
bro.
Yeah, they're not like us.
No.
They then find this guy. His name is Cricket, and
they're like, because they're like, bro, do you like guys? Do you like know somebody who would steal a gun? And they're like, there's some guy named Cricket. You'll keep go find him.
Yeah, so they find Cricket, and he has Finn's wallet.
Yeah, he has his wallet.
But he's like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
but I can tell you,
this girl gave me the soul. This girl gave me.
I can help you find out who did.
They're like, exactly. That's what I thought you said.
And then we get Carisi in front of like a grand jury trying to get indictments to happen. He is commanding the room. He knows what he's doing. You go, sir.
Yeah.
He goes to get his first witness.
And he's gone.
And
they're like, he's not here.
There.
And they're like, oh.
And it's like, oh.
Well,
crap.
He's.
So Olivia is like, what can you do? And he's like, oh, I can get the indictment without him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do trial without him.
Yeah.
So you need to go find him.
Yep.
So Olivia is going down to his like the apartment complex.
Yeah.
And there is multiple vans and cars around.
Yeah. They're like, what?
She gets out and she's looking at Curry. And they're like,
I can't do anything. Exactly. I don't know either. Like.
And they look, and it's Ice.
Yeah.
And Ice is doing a sweep of the apartment.
They've got a lot of people. They've already put a lot of people.
Taken a lot of people.
We're like.
And
New York used to be a sanctuary city that ICE could not get you from, but no longer that is true. So.
Yeah, no. Boston still is, but even then. Anyway. So Olivia tries to go with the good cop approach, and she walks over to the lead guy, and she's like, look, we're looking for
this guy. We need him. And
he's like, oh, yeah, he's on our list, but we haven't found him. And she's like, well, he's a really important witness in our investigation, so I would really appreciate if you
she pulls the nice card for now.
Find him. And the guy's like, no, he's an convicted felon. If we find him first, he's getting arrested.
And you're like, oh no. Yeah, we're like, now we have to beat ICE to the punch first.
Yeah, great. And so then she has to tell Carisi, and Carisi and the defense attorney go into the judge, and they're like, Carisi's like, you're telling me a material witness for my case is picked up by ICE, right? Is this the starting?
Exactly.
And it's not a coincidence.
Exactly. Like.
And he's not really like a convicted felon either.
No.
He was caught. He's in the wrong place, wrong time. He has $100 in his pocket. There was a drug sweep going on.
Yeah, so they thought he was guilty, but he was not a part of that.
So she gives Carisi more time, but she's not like fully dismissing the case. So they go to find Jorge's cousin. She's also afraid.
Yeah, she's like, they don't want them to come get me either,
And Olivia's like, I know, I understand. She leaves her card with her personal phone number on it.
Yeah.
And is like, give me a call. If
anything happens, I will come handle it personally.
Yeah. So then we get Bruno and Velasco talking to a friend of Finn's at this like
This bar.
Or apparently his name is Fat Jimmy. And he's like, "Is this a Zoom arrest?" Because
they pull his. They kind of like, "Hey, we got somebody for you to talk to," and they're like,
"Zoom arrest?" And it's like, "No, we just need your help.
Yeah.
See if you could figure out where his gun
is, because that's
his weapon is. Great, thanks."
Then he's kind of like, he helps to figure it out. Like, sort of. It's kind of a little confusing what was happening. I feel like I was about locked in.
Then we transition to like, well, great. We still can't find Jorge. Is there anything we can do? And Curry's like, yeah, I found a case of him doing it, same MO, same everything in another apartment complex.
Yeah, got me.
It's like, go, Curry, go.
She is really popular.
At first they thought it was random, and then they find out it's not.
I said it before.
And so they try to bring it up. And unfortunately, the judge is like, well, this would be more prejudicial, probative, so it is inadmissible. And the defense wants all dismissed because they can't find the witness. And Carisi's standing there, he's pissed. And so, then we have Olivia talking to Ella in her office. And she's like, she's like, I don't want him to get deported just for helping me.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that sucks. And then she's like, how do you not get tired of doing this every day? And she goes, I did. And for the longest time, I didn't think I was worthy. But I had this really great boss that told me I was worthy. And eventually I started to believe it.
No, was that my heart?
And I didn't realize how much alike we were until he was gone.
And I was like, my heart's gonna break. Jeez. Breaking my heart again. That's for you.
Yeah, literally. And then Olivia goes, it's okay. You're tired. Because I'm not. And it's okay if you don't want to fight. Because I will too. And it looks like I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
And the camera shows
Jorge's walking back.
Jorge walked into the precinct.
We're like, whoo. Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jorge came back and they're like,
good.
Explaining what's going on.
Okay.
And they're like, we need you to testify for Ella. And he goes, you want me to do, you're asking me to do something nice for my government? Why would I do that?
I mean, I understand.
After everything, why on earth would I do that? And he explains, it was 15 years ago. I got convicted for something I didn't do. And like the group is like, we're trying, like, says that they will protect him. Yeah. All of a sudden, Velasco rushes into the area. And you can hear his voice is a little nervous himself. And he's like, ICE is coming upstairs.
Yeah, ICE is coming. They are coming.
And they're like, oh, shit. So they're trying to hide Jorge. They don't have time to do that.
Yeah, they don't have time. They're in.
And they're like, oh, you need to give us the witness. And Olivia immediately...
It's like, no, arrest him.
Nope, Velasco, arrest him. He's like, what?
No, arrest. You need to. So they can...
Well, like, what?
She's like, do it. Don't think too much about the time.
Yeah, so he does it.
Yeah.
And they...
Stop thinking about it, Velasco.
They arrest him so that he can be the material witness to their case, and they can't take him. And then they're trying to figure out, like, how they found out what the problem was anyway. They found Olivia's card.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, you've been obstructing justice.
And then it's oh man.
And then, you see Carisi and Curry are pissed.
Yeah, Carisi starts like telling some legal jargon about, he kind of starts yapping about like, you can't just like, arrest her or whatever they're trying.
Yeah, and they start taking out the handcuffs. Curry, and she takes off her...
Curry says something first before. They're like, you can't do that, or just something. And then it kind of starts escalating, and then...
Yeah, she's like, you can't do that. And she gives Curry her weapon. She's like, stand down, Curry.
And then she's like,
stand down.
And we're like, oh, it's like, oh, man.
And
the moment is kind of cool, because she's like...
I her out of the room. She's got the smirk on her face.
Yeah, she's like...
The camera cuts to Curry, and
Curry's like, oh, shit, not again.
She looked like she ready to fight.
Exactly. She was like, this is not it.
Yeah. Well, so that doesn't last long because the scene transitions to the facility. Carisi walks in. He's like, "Well, talk to the director. They are so sorry this happened.
And they're
Your
letting you
arrest
go.
is voided.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here."
Yeah. It's like, we gotta go. Yes.
It's like, cool.
He did it real quickly because
let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not in trouble.
Yeah.
And then Amanda shows up.
Yeah, they're all kind of walking outside.
Yeah. They're all talking, and Sonny is like joking around. He's like, "Oh, I'll see you later, right?" Yes, like, yeah. Sir, you're married.
Yeah, you will. That's your wife. You will.
That's your wife.
In case you don't remember, that is your wife.
And then he's walking away, he looks at Amanda, and he's like, "Buy the jailbird a drink."
Yes. Not the first time Olivia's been arrested, but
Yeah. So, and then Amanda is like, "Look, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's really personal. I haven't even talked to Sonny about it." And so my first thought is, "Ooh, is this she's thinking of coming back conversation?"
Yeah, but no, it's not. Not this time.
Not this time.
We know what's happening because they put it on articles, but it's not.
She's like, Intel had her unit had somebody working at that bar, and they saw Bruno and Velasco and the guy talking to Finn and saying that he lost his weapon, and that she's like, they know that she didn't know, so she's telling her. She's like, I don't want, this is off the books, it's not getting out, but yeah, his weapon is missing.
Yeah, which is a problem still.
And she goes back to like confront Velasco and Bruno, and they're like, he doesn't know what to tell you, and her face is just like,
it's that look your mom gives you when she knows you've been lying, and
are
then,
you kidding me?
And you just were busted.
Yeah, and then she goes to.
The picture of it is very, because like Olivia is like in short sleeves. She doesn't have her blazer on at the moment. She's just like,
the guys are standing there like,
I'm sorry,
ma'am, please, we're sorry.
You should be, because she's really about to tear you up, rip you a new one in a moment if you had to have it together.
Yeah. So while Terryn looks for the picture, I'll keep going. So the trial continues. Ella testifies, and then it's time for Jorge to testify. And then all of a sudden, the ICE dudes start walking in the courtroom, and the judge is like, no, not in my courtroom. That's not welcome here. Step outside and wait till we're done. I was like, yeah.
No ICE here. ICE is not welcome.
Yeah. He testifies. He does great. Olivia and
they don't show it, but you know what you have to say. It says,
we mentioned that as they're leaving the courtroom the first time, the lead guy gives Olivia a little stare down.
Yeah, he has no name. They didn't give him a name, so we're like the lead guy. It literally says lead agent on the picture description. They have no name. We don't need one. I guess they said this guy don't. Man, it's not on the website. I have to look on Twitter.
So they're leaving the courtroom. Olivia's like, "You did great." And then literally ICE doesn't wait just a fucking second. And it's like, okay, he's done. Now he's coming with us.
You're done.
And Olivia knows that she can't do anything this time. Yeah. And she's like, pretty much like, we'll get you a lawyer. Like, we'll do what
they've already gotten him a lawyer, like, and everything. Because Carisi comes out being like, don't talk to them without your lawyer. Here's your case manager. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
They're good people. Yeah. So then we transition to Finn in his private room in his hospital, and they got him his video games. He's playing a car racing game.
Yeah.
And Olivia walks in, and she is honestly a bit upset that he didn't tell her.
Yeah, she's really mad. Actually, it's not just a bit. She is definitely
she's
mad.
Like, fine, if you think. Like, we built trust, and if
you've been doing this job a long time together, right. Like, if you thought you couldn't tell me this, like, what?
Then maybe you should leave and retire. And it's like, stop fighting. Please stop fighting.
Man, I can't find the picture. I will, but I can't find the picture at the moment.
And he goes, I'm not retiring until I earn your trust. I'm not leaving. It's like, okay, good. He basically goes on to say
he was basically like, I'm not leaving until I like earn your trust back. I'm really sorry I broke your trust.
And he pretty much is like, I was trying to protect you.
Yeah. For like Finn, she doesn't like, and we not learned this lesson. Anybody learned this lesson?
Nobody apparently. Nobody
learned this lesson here. Listen.
If you try to protect her, she will get you.
Yeah, don't do it, okay? Just,
at least she talk to you again.
Yeah. You won't get shy. Sorry, well, we go on this tangent every day, pretty much. Actually, it never happened in our minds, so I guess I'll just be Delulu then. But anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so Olivia goes then to see the new chief.
Because she gets a phone call and she's like, it's 1 pp. That's never usually a good thing. When a 1 pp calls you, go, oh
man. And she goes on, the woman is like, you're kind of running your own police department over there, aren't you? And Olivia does not deny that. Then the chief explains that she got Jorge a visa so he can stay in the city. And it's like,
yeah, so he's on track to getting
American citizenship.
Yes. He's been here like 23 years at this point. He's been in the US a long time. So yeah, I'm tripping about this kind
of. And so she goes on to say that she loves what Olivia is doing at her precinct, and that she has this idea of combining all the SVUs into one like giant department.
Yeah.
And having Olivia be the deputy chief and make all the precincts run like hers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's
while it's a good idea, I also see the problem with this.
I was like, wait, that's actually like a legit good idea. Like, that's a good thing. And then the woman goes, and it's a great way to end your career.
And then she was like,
And Olivia's like, I'm not looking to end my career.
Yeah.
I don't want change. Thanks. But no.
But I see the problem also for this is Olivia's very hands-on in the work that she does. And her making her like this deputy chief puts her in the office and not in the work field. And I feel like that's a big problem for her.
Yeah, she's like,
I don't want to be some desk job.
You were like, yeah, I'll do the deputy chief thing as long as I get to continue all these investigations. Then
probably wouldn't happen. So, she said no, pretty much.
Yeah. And then she's like, I know that Tutuola's like light up, so I have this detective that I think will fit great with your unit. And Olivia's like, oh, we're fine with.
We're good.
We're good. And she's like, nope.
It wasn't a question.
Report to you tomorrow morning. It's like,
we'll give him a nice SVU welcome.
Yeah.
Because she also is like,
oh, by the way, I heard Finyard has gone back, and she's like, yeah. So she, and she's like, yes, I look forward to working with you. So it's kind of like this woman knows what she wants, but this is kind of scary at the same time.
Yeah.
Because Olivia walks out and she's pissed.
Yeah. I was tweeting with some people, and it's kind of the situation where sometimes Olivia needs some people challenging her because it always makes her better in the end, even though she gets a little mad in the meantime. Oh man. She gets a little mad in the meantime, but usually she does grow from the experience. It was like with Dodds, she did not like Dodds initially, but then they became friends eventually. They were cool.
Yeah. So then the final scene we get Velasco walking home in the dark to his apartment. He's got a bag of groceries, and all of a sudden this car pulls up with tinted windows.
Yeah, and they're like he starts to pull his gun, and they go Detective Velasco.
Like, fully showing his weapon. They're like, Detective Velasco, get in.
They don't even say get in. I think he just assumes he has to.
Yeah. So Detective Velasco, he looks around. He gets in the car. End of the episode.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, fuck. Exactly. Did he just get picked up by ICE?
Possibility. I mean, they can be in unmarked vehicles. It's a possibility because if you don't remember, Velasco says like
He's
came
from
to United.
Mexico.
Yes.
We don't know if he actually
So he got
came
citizen.
here
He was a kid.
legally.
Yes, he was a kid. He was a teenager at least. He said he rode on the top of a train. He tells that very bizarre story
I
of
did
like,
not remember that part. Oh fuck. Shit.
yeah, he rode that, not even in the train. He rode on the top of a train. This is what he says. Is how he ended up getting to New York. So like,
Yeah, so yeah, it ends like that. We gotta wait a week to find out if he's fucking okay.
yeah, like what just happened? Like they just snatched you up down. Like what happened? Velasco.
Literally.
Like Velasco's really grown on us, okay? Like you can't just be disappearing like that.
There's yeah, literally they didn't tell us anything that happened to Silva. You can't just do this to Velasco.
But
Okay?
sometimes they do that. So I would have been like, I would want to know, but if they don't, I don't feel like it was out of the usual for them not to. So I wasn't like,
yeah, so anyway, next week there is a like elite social club member that unfortunately,
yeah, there's this like club and people are, it was one of the, I don't know how to describe this kind of club because I don't know how to describe the club, but it is some sort of club that they're partying real hard, I guess. They're partying real good. I accidentally hold on.
before that, I will say that some people wish that there was a Olivia conversation about Kragan, and I
Yeah, but we only have so much time for so many little things, so I guess I have to just accept it. Yeah, there's this club. They seem like it's very erotic. I don't know if that's a nice word to put it, but this club has these very strict rules of like, we will not say anything that happened here. And then they're kind of like talking, and then their new detective, who's played by Corey Cow, who's the son in Rip Interrupted.
It is a different person.
It's a different person, but the actor, because my mom was like, it's an actor, we've seen him before. But yeah,
it's a different character.
but
We don't know why they use the same last name. Again, not the same person.
Yeah, he's like, I'll go undercover, and Olivia's kind of like, you just got here. You can't just be trying to think you're.
But also,
but he does it, of course. They do let him do it.
You don't know what you don't know what it. You've never gone undercover like this before.
Yeah.
And the second part of the thing says oh my god, I lost it. Says Velasco is confronted with a surprising opportunity.
I don't know what that means.
So confronted is not necessarily good.
Yeah.
Opportunity is hopefully good.
Yeah.
Still scared.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about you. They did just snatch you up literally off the street.
Still scared.
Like, they said, surprise y'all, you're due with this. So
which is fine, because then we're like, ooh, we have a fic now.
Yeah, we do. Even though there's plenty of fics we need to finish writing, we do have plenty.
Yeah. So, yeah. I give this episode, I also give it a 4.
Yeah, it was a good start. I feel like it was a solid start. It was very sad. A lot of crazy stuff was happening.
Yeah, literally, like, oh my god, I've got a fucking, like, Craig.
A lot of stuff was going on, but it was interesting nonetheless. I thought they were 2 good starts, We have a lot to go. We have like 22 more, so we got a lot of work. I mean, we usually do 23 episodes a season, sometimes 24, it depends. So we have a lot more episodes to go, but not right now. So week after week, we will be back.
Yeah.
It's usually 9 in the fall and 13 in the spring. Kind of how I answer it. But so we will see what is going on.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else before.
We don't have pictures yet because it's not the day for pictures. Usually they do that next week.
We posted the
they filled in some more pictures from the episode, but not any
they got a behind the scenes of Chris and everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of the other people who were behind the scenes in this 1 minute scene. They all had like 30 seconds each. With the more people we wanted to hear from had like 2 seconds. So we will see what. Oh man, I hate all. I'm trying to see if we have any stuff.
I know. I'm trying to see if there's anything else.
Yeah.
Oh.
If not, we can always pop in and make a short recording.
I love the thing was like, why did Velasco get in the car?
Yeah, why did he get in the car? He didn't have to. I mean, I guess he thought, why did he get in it? But whatever was going on, he thought he had to comply. You know, I guess he felt like
No, a little behind the scenes photo of BD and Mariska.
this tweet is very funny, and I think you'll think it's everyone else will think it is funny, but some people will not think it is funny.
Go for it.
That's man, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny internet people. We talked about that one I said. Oh man, that was funny. That ending wasn't supposed to be what it was.
Oh, I found one too. You go first, and I'll read mine.
No, it says I think this tweet says I think they killed the wrong bald man by mistake. That's y'all are funny.
Oh my god!
But I think it says I think they killed Kraken by mistake. It was supposed to be another bald. So y'all are funny.
Please,
I don't know who
in the group chat. Please,
I did because that one was hilarious. I said y'all are funny. The internet people, y'all are funny.
Mine says it's from These Are Their Stories podcast, and it says, R.I.P. Kragen. May they place your ashes in a hollow basketball with a $1 million given monkey.
I don't remember. There's a whole the episode.
He literally pulls a monkey out of a basketball. Oh my god, a monkey out of a basketball.
Yes, it's the episode. The episode is a little funny for
wild
reasons.
Because it's like the same thing where it's like wildlife. And then Elliot almost get attacked by a fucking tiger.
Yeah, it's kind of like they tell the story at the end, from the end to back to the beginning. So like they're like the beginning shot of the episode is when like it's shot. They found out he's a snitch, and then they like go back around and come back and tell the whole story here. Like this is just kind of a goofy episode, but it's just like, well, here's some SVU is kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah,
SVU tweeters, y'all are funny sometimes. Some of y'all probably are not. That was a good one.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So if we don't have anything else to say, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and tell us what you think. Yeah. Well, if anything happens that we feel like we must talk about between now and Wednesday,
if not, then you'll see us next time.
You'll see us next time. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh wait, hold on, I got it. I always have to show the shirt.
I have the shirt on.
Wait, we're matching.
Yeah. Look, this was my yesterday's clothes, so I wasn't gonna go on more clothes. So
okay, now we're good.
Yeah, this shirt that they never sell again. I feel like I wear it, like I feel like I can't wash it too much, otherwise it's just not gonna exist anymore.
Yeah, same. I like threw it in the dryer, and I was like, I'm praying that it came out.
Yeah, it took to be fun. But like it already has like the distressed look, so I feel like it's just gonna be okay. But anyway, that's all. You know, if NBC, y'all want to send us a nice little like.
Wait, hold on. Before, send us a gift basket.
If you would like to do that, contact us.
Found it.
Yes. Oh, that picture.
The new title card.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And I picked a different spot. They used a spot they haven't used in a minute though either. Okay, you're close enough. You were close enough.
My hand was shaking. I was just trying to.
Yeah. I was like, you're getting too close, and that was just worrying. But
not doing it on purpose. My hand was shaking.
Yeah. They used a spot they haven't used in a minute for it also, because they used the last time they used the entrance way that says the precinct. But and they changed a little bit of the furniture. I think it was mentioned. They said a little set changing. This time you can't see a lot of it in this episode, but they changed a little bit of the furniture in the set. Olivia has like a different she has some different chairs and stuff in her office, which is interesting. But she has a comfy chair in her office, like it's for her to relax when she's stressed. So I think that was interesting. Okay, so I think we're done. So thank you all for listening.
For now.
Yeah, we'll be back if anything else happens. You are so loved if you have not heard that today. I think that's important to say.
Yes.
Um,
We love you.
we love you. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Share with anybody.
Bye
Listen to us as many
bye.
times as you want to. Okay, bye. Why do they have to put the end button somewhere complicated? Bye.
Bye, guys.